Hello again. Today I'm going to be giving my how to draw eye tutorial. A lot of people have been asking how do you draw a face and all that stuff. It's easier to just start by learning how to draw the basic things that we're always constantly doodling in the corner of our pages, aka the eye. Um, so we're going to start off with that, and slowly I think I'll work my way through all the different parts of the face, and eventually we'll be able to put them all together in another video. So feel free to follow along, and please, if you do, send me photos of what you were able to accomplish and learn at my Instagram DMs at manlybunny. And let's get started. Alright, for sketching I like to use just a basic mechanical pencil, but then for line work I prefer to use the Copic multi-liners in 0.3. However, the microns are perfectly fine and they're a lot cheaper, so these I like to get whenever I want to splurge on myself. And then I also use the Pentel black ink brush. It's just very sexy. So we're gonna start off drawing an eye with just a nice, gentle, easy curve, and then another nice, gentle, easy curve, like a weird-looking football, if you're American. Otherwise, a weird-looking soccer ball, if you're anything but American. And so, this right here I'm drawing is a little tear duct, and then I'm gonna add the crease in the eyelid, which not everyone has, so you can leave it or not. And then it's very rare that the whole iris fits inside the eye unless someone is shocked. So I tend to not draw it that often. So I just draw a little bit. And it doesn't always have to touch the bottom. You also don't want to make it too big, otherwise it looks like a very cartoony style. I also like to begin adding in the white highlights that I know where they will be, so I don't have to go in and do too much erasing beforehand. And then the pupil is just right in the middle, that's kind of obvious, whatever. Alright, Castien. And then, so this is the basic shape, and I like to draw the waterline on the lower lid. And this is not an eye bag right here. This line is very important in faces. It is the crease of where the lower lid matches the cheek. This down here would be an eye bag. So if you have this little crease, you don't actually have eye bags, and you can't and shouldn't get rid of them because they will always be there. I am sorry to tell you. So we're gonna go in with the micron since that's the cheaper one and what I'm betting more of you have. Just again, gentle curve. I like to add a little swish and flick because I'm extra. And again, I'm just gonna go around these white spaces that I've left out. Okay, here you can color in the pupil with the micron if you want. It's just faster if I use my Pentel brush. God, it's sexy. Oh my god. I love art markers. Okay, beautiful, whatever. We get it, Castien. And so in order to draw the details of the iris, I start around the pupil going in a kind of jagged line fashion, again skipping the places marked out by the white spots. Just because if you look at photos of eyes up close, they have this, and I just like to add it in. Same with around the edge of the iris. And then I just make little loops all the way around. And then I go back up near the top and add in more to add shading. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It's all there. And you can add a little bit of shading if you want here on the top, but you want to go across the pupil as well. I mean, not the pupil, the iris, whatever. I basically interchange those words. I also like to color in the little tear duct. Also, I like to add the little line of the tear duct because right here, it kind of sticks out, you know? Might as well add it in. And then for lashes, It's really just simple, easy, carefree lines. A swoop. It's a gentle swoop. I like to add the majority with my pencil brush, but if I want them to be like multiple and thin, then I'll just do it with the basic micron. And then again, drawing the waterline for the lower lashes. The lower lashes all tend to look best if they're inside the waterline. At least that's what I found with my art. And you know, they're kind of in clumps. And they're not cohesive unless you have really good lashes, in which case I am jealous. Oh, and then the eyebrow. One of my favorite things to do. I like to do that Instagram fade thing that I try to do with my brows and doesn't always work because I don't actually have any. It's basically just a very easy arch that comes down to a severe point is what I like to do more often. And then I kind of fill in these soft little lines and the smaller ones. I like to kind of go outside the full brow line to make it look more natural. You know? I then like to go in with my pentel or just a thicker brush pen and fill it in. It takes less time, and light and weight differences make things look better, or they tend to. And then if you want to give it some killer liner, as I like to, ta-da! And if you're proud of it, don't forget to sign your name. And post it to Instagram. So that's how I draw eyes. I hope you learned something and will continue to learn the rest of the face and ultimately be able to put it together, hopefully. Otherwise, you can just have random disembodied body parts, which is also a good aesthetic. So yeah, if you really want to get good at this, just keep doing it all the time. It's really fun and I definitely recommend it. So I hope you have a good rest of the day. And again, don't be afraid to send me whatever you made. I'd love to see.